afternoon, everyone. So, first of all, I would like to thank you, all of you, for spending your time in spite of short notice. No. So, as I speak, this is in relation to our DDD workshop with Sir Imtiaz and Sir Sharyar and the rest of the team. So, this is a new concept for us. And of course, as we all know, DDD should be a part, or this is our way of life moving forward. So I will turn the floor to Miss Jo, to uh, Miss Jo.
Next one, Chris. Galing. Thank you, Chris. Good job.
Thank you, ma'am.
Okay, so si Chris already mentioned our appreciation kasi 'di ba sobrang rush nito. And later we will explain why we called for an urgent meeting today. But first, I'd like to check lang muna our colleagues from Vismin. Jigs, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Or nakamute siya? Wala siya talaga. Oh. Jigs, pa-chat kung okay lang yung sound namin. Also with Vanji, Ronald, and Phil. If yung audio is okay. So, may response na sila, Martin. Okay na sila. Also, we set up yung slides for you to see, and we hope na it's appearing clearly on your desktops. If not, please advise us so Martin can help us. Okay? So, we'll begin. So, sobrang bilis, no? Dahil last Friday, we were just talking about how to roll it out. 'Di ba marami tayong we actually agreed mag-concept muna tayo. But now, actually, we are going all the way to target setting. And I will later let you know kung bakit naging ganun kabilis yung development. Okay? But now, alam na natin to, just to refresh. So after the session last week, we know already basically to diagnose at the brick level. So there are two things that we learned. First is that we have to look at the market potential. And how do we do this? It is through the 95% potential breaks. And then second, that we should be able to benchmark versus competition. And how do we do this? Remember the traffic light, whereby we actually look for the benchmark competition brand, and then we highlight accordingly the colors, di ba? To just give us a mark kung sino ba yung susunod nating mga kalaban. So the next question is, so what if we know all of these things? Okay? Last week also, we said that ang benefit nito is that we were able to get insights and more granular because we were able to get insights, not just territory, but up to the brick level. And then, if you'll remember the ones that you presented, di ba, from the insight, you even presented summary of the insights, you gave your recommendations and actions by which bawat isa sa inyo actually contributed to very distinct action points. It goes to show that iba-iba talaga yung concern kasi at the brick level, at the territory level, at your 95% potential bricks. So now, what we'll do next is actually go for an opportunity-based target. So if you'll recall how we do our targets in the past or target setting in the past, it's always top-down, di ba? Meron na tayong value per brand, and then you roll it out to the region, di ba? We use the A plus B equals C na formula natin. And all of yung A doon is historical, yung B doon is growth. So, but basically, the growth is still pegged on historical. So it is based on a previous previous year performance. And in fact, previous 3 years pa nga or 2 years, di ba? Which makes it even far off from reality right now. Kaya tayo nakakakuha ng mga territories na pag kinumpute mo, negative, yung iba, ang laki ng targets, so ganon. So what will change now is that it will no longer be historical, um, hindi siya naka-anchor historically, but on opportunities. Okay? And later you will see that. Second is that we will try to do the forecast or our target, build our target bottom up bago i-top down. So hindi tayo yung makaka-receive ng kunyari 10 million for ESOGET na target. Pero titingnan natin ano ba yung sinasabi ng ating mga PMRs, ng mga territories natin, anong sinasabi ng district, anong sinasabi ng region, ano ang kaya for ESOGET. And then from there, we actually take a look at it, we review, and then come up with the target bottom down. I mean top down. Kasi at the end, we will have to distribute. So ang isang nadagdag, bottom up, and then top down. Okay? So now, we will also do target setting at the brick level. Kasi syempre we have not done that because we don't have DDD data, di ba? Ang ginagawa natin lagi is a territory-based target setting kaagad, di ba? So yun yung mga differences, no, when it comes to target setting, just to give you an initial flavor of what we're going to do. Pero later we will be discussing that in more details, no, para maintindihan niyo pa. Okay. So again, our apology for calling this meeting, no, very very soon and very urgently, but just to actually give the rationale why we urgently called for the meeting. Ito kasi yung timelines natin. Okay? We received our budget timelines. When I say budget timelines, it is our Philippine budget. It is our Philippine goal for 2018. It is our Philippine ASP. ASP, di ba? OPEX. It is our Philippine headcount, anything that is related to Philippine operations. So na-receive natin siya from our head office last August 29. 'Di ba tayo August 25, culminate yung ating session last week. So come what is 29? Tuesday, no. So nakita namin yung timelines. And then one of the things that we needed to do is that we needed to do brick level target setting. But it will not be for all the brands. Kasi hindi talaga natin kaya at this point, no, given the timeline. So later you will see, it will be on selected brands. Kasi hindi rin, ang isa pa palang difference is, hindi na siya, di ba tayo before we do brand setting target? So makikita niyo yung, if you'll recall your ABC template, di ba, sa baba nun, get SAR sheet, kung ano man yung mga iba-ibang sheet for the portfolio. But this time, because the market is, because of DDD, it is going to be an SKU-based targeting. So talagang napaka-granular niya, no? That's why lahat din nagbago as far as CSD is concerned. So when we received the timelines last August 29, sa CSD, we needed to act accordingly or to react accordingly as well. So we developed a brick level target setting template na bago na, you will see that later. And then we tested it. Kung maka-capture niya. Is it easy to use? Is it something that will capture, no? What we intend to have? And then, our commitment is to produce all the templates of agreed brands at SKU level up to September 5. Because from September 6 to 8, ito na yung action point from the RSMs and the DSMs. The RSMs will have to roll it out and the DSM will do the target setting. I-park lang muna ninyo yung thought nyo on this. I know you will have lots of questions, But we will have a portion that we will discuss paano yung magiging approach natin. Paano yung ating setup. So, and let's brainstorm later on that. Okay? But ang critical timeline dito is come September 6 to 8, the rollout by the RSM should happen and the DSMs should do the target setting. Even what about the PMR, di ba? Yung question, what will happen to the PMR considering it's a big break? So, kindly hold off dun sa mga questions na yon, because later we will need the thoughts of everybody so that we can come up with a very good plan on how to do it. And then, on September 8, the submission, napapaganon na si Mary, no? Oh, ang bilis, ano? The submission of the brick level targets to CSD will have to happen because from September 9 to 12, remember these are bricks. We will receive targets at brick level, at SKU level, and so CSD will have to consolidate it to come up with a national target. Quote and quote, kasi i-review pa. Kasi ano yung talagang binibit natin na timeline? Bakit ganito kaano talaga yung timeline natin? Because as per budget setting, the national target should have been there already and reviewed by the general manager. So, kaya ito yung pinaka-target natin, the September 13. That's why all of these targets were, we have to walk, I mean to walk back, no? To work back to get this. Okay. So before I proceed to the next slides, except for the things that I asked for you to hold off in the meantime, because I know you have lots of questions, particularly on our RSM rollout and DSM target setting. Are there any questions at this point?
Ma'am, yung
Yes, Patty.
yung mga breaks na yung BVAs that we need to allocate accordingly
Mm-mm.
depending on the share of
Mm-mm.
each territory, will
Oo.
it be impacted in the
Ayan, we will have, yan, later itatackle natin. Isama natin yan, Patty. Pag pumunta tayo kasi yun din, magpa-follow din tayo ng process, no? Paano ba natin siya i-approach? Because to parang give a preview dun sa question ni Patty, yung BVA, example Mercury, no? Ang BVA ng Mercury, wala tayong problema. It is distributed according to all the bricks. Depende sa transfer, sa factor, no? Na in-apply ni IMS. Kasi, well, ang ganito yung approach. Bawat competitor natin, meron din silang binibigay na transfer. Yun ang ina-apply syempre ni IMS doon sa particular purchase ni Mercury. Kasi, ang tawag dito, pwedeng halimbawa sa isang branch, pwedeng ang share natin is 2%, pero pwedeng sila malaki, di ba, for our competitor. So tayo, ina-apply nila kung ano yung binigay natin na transfer. So Mercury, wala tayong problem. Ngayon, ang mga concerns, what about the other BVAs na bringing up nga ni Patty, like Southstar, MedExpress, Watsons? Ang treatment ni IMS is iniligay niya yon sa isang purchase point or to a number of purchase points. Oo, nandoon siya and we know where ano yung brick na yon. Meron, naalala nyo, I don't know if you have all seen yung finorward ni Chris ata, na meron tayong account tagging and purchase. Ang problem lang doon, of course, alam natin na nakalagay siya sa purchase point lang. And alam naman natin na ang ating ang breakdown or distribution is per percentage, based on transfer, di ba? Nakatag lang siya sa isang territory. So, yun later, yun yung pag-uusapan natin. Classic example is the ESOGET and GABICA. So, we will provide you ano yung ginawa sa GABICA and ESOGET, but let us know if that is the right thing or if there is a better way of doing it. Kasi meron din, kumbaga, that is how we can, before, nung ni-raise yun, ni Noemi, that's how we thought, no, we can approach it. But let us know, no, this is,
About in our case with the Kasi
Mm-mm.
we have a big value account, which is the former South Star Manson.
Mm-mm.
We no longer have an uh, transaction of
Mm-mm.
purchases over that point of these
Anong itsura niya sa atin? Wala tayong benta.
Zero.
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 Okay.
Zero lahat. Pero
Zero.
yung nilap lang ano.
Pero yung competitor meron.
Competitor.
Okay lang yon. Ang mangyayari sa target setting, hindi nyo siya lalagyan. Oo, remain nyo siya na zero. Kasi sa brick naman, later, pag nakita nyo, it's not necessary that you put a target to every brick. Kaya nga tayo may 95.5 eh. Pero at the same time, ito na papasok yung mga differences per brick, katulad nung sinight ni Erwin. What if ganun yung case? Do we need to put a target for that brick? The answer is no. You don't. Kasi whatever you do, you cannot get something. 'Di ba? Dahil alam natin hindi siya pa-purchase. And I remember some of the things that you presented there, parang merong distributor, no? Parang sa ano yata.
Like yung
Oo, yung mga ganon.
Pero paano ma'am? Kasi siya yung number one. Actually, siya yung top dun sa break.
Okay.
Pero nandun yung medboard kunyari. So, competitor yun.
Mm-mm.
Pero kasi may opportunity.
Mm-mm.
Pwede mo naman siyang explore eh.
Oo.
May opportunity na makapasok tayo.
Kung may opportunity, basta ito, when you set your target, this is my advice, something that you can act upon. No? Something that you can reverse, you can penetrate.
Kung may laban.
Oo, kung may laban. Pero
Pero lang
kung
warehouse ng competitor,
oo, di ba? Kasi
Diba?
hindi naman tayo papapasukin. Or for example, a government, a bidding account, hospital. Di ba meron tayo minsan na nagbibid tayo ngayon, pagkatapos the following year, umaabot pa yung validity niya. Di ba? May ganon. Kung halimbawa full year ang validity next year, alam nyo na dahil sa resulta ng bidding ngayon, wala tayong makukuha next year. So, huwag nyo na siyang lagyan because there's no way. Unless, siguro, kunyari, ay, possible to, may action plan kami on consignment. But, you put rational, no, targets or rational share. Later, you will also see that the targets are based on market share. No? Kasi based dun sa inaral natin. Kaya I will be using, yun, that's why I said share or market share. So, dun na papasok yung insighting. Kaya nga, later, this is very critical, yung RSM rollout to the NDSM target. How do we do it? Kasi, dun papasok lahat ng mga insights na to eh. Okay? And, ang challenge is at a 3-day period. No? So, yun yung ano natin. No? That's our challenge right now.
Pero ma'am, yung targeting natin, units yan.
Units, yes.
So,
Oo,
when,
units.
how will we input the value if these are like bidding accounts, if we are, like for men, ano yun, yung mga certain hospitals that we need to lower our price up to 50%, ano yung, paano mo po
Okay.
yung value nun?
Sige. So, that's good question. Unit siya. So, once we come up with the units, we will have to convert it to pack first. Kasi lahat sila, di ba, halimbawa, iba-iba ang,
Packing.
oo, packing. Di ba, kunyari, rice sack natin, 14s, o may prong, kunyari lang, I don't know, kunyari, 30s. Hindi natin pwedeng i-pack ang units natin. Otherwise, mali na yung comparison. So, we put them all down to the counting units. So, lahat yan tableta ngayon. So, so lahat ng nakikita yung numbers doon are counting units. And then, we will be the ones to convert it to pack. And then, we will also be the ones to convert it to value. Ang question ni Patty, how do you convert it to value? Whatever, this is kasi kami rin, we are navigating through, kasi ito dahil bago. Pero this is the initial, plan. Whatever is the current discount that each of the territory is giving, we will apply that. Kasi you will see na iba-iba ang discounting per territory. Okay? Ngayon, papasok na yan sa action plan mo. Next year, you know that because ang in-apply natin is your current discount, any value or any price that you offer less, it also negatively impacts you. Kasi dadami pa yung kailangan nyo na units. But whatever price you offer more, it positively impacts you. So you, as regional sales manager, the DSMs and the PMRs, you actually can also play dun sa pricing. So now, yung discernment will be more. Kasi it either has a negative or a positive impact on you. And it will be your call. No? So yun yung ano natin.
Ma'am, pero how about, kasi one break may include several accounts which have different discounts.
Yes.
So who will compute for the,
Oo.
how much is the total discount for that break?
Okay. Although we know your discounts per account level, we will not apply that. Ang limitation natin is hindi naman natin alam ang lahat ng pumapasok na accounts sa breaks.
Yes.
But we will apply a consolidated territory discounts, which we have already computed. Which means okay lang yon kasi yung ibang matataas kayo na pricing, i-compensate nga yung mabababa. Oo. Basta yun yung territory nyo na price. Yun yung ano.
Paano yung ano? Pero
Ano to, ang daming ano. Yes, Carlo.
Yung pinakamalaking break sa Paranaque, ano siya, active.
Okay.
Sobrang laki niya. Kaya lang, active, hindi naman siya credited sa isa.
Sa break? Wala siya sa break?
Hindi siya
House
credited.
account.
Ang
House
ganun
account.
siya.
Pero pinakamalaki yung sa
Oo.
Paranaque siya. So,
Oo.
paano?
Tingin ko yun, it will be a decision now. Would you want to take it? No? Ibig sabihin, i-credit na ba sa'yo? Or, pero may key account manager pala tayo, no? Okay.
Even the TGB man.
TGP,
Oo.
ganun din. Merong laki ng break niya, pero TGP.
Oo. Mawawala yun. Aalisin, kasi
Sila
nasa
nasa
house
house account.
Pero, when you do the target setting, kasi ang goal natin, remember ang goal natin for until September 8 is to come up with a national value. So yun, makikita nyo pa rin yun. Kasi later, we will have an exercise if we want now to decipher the territory targets. Kasi maiiba na yon. Pero dahil ideally, dapat magkakasama lahat yon and then you just consolidate, ganyan. Pero dahil ang timing natin is so short, so tight, ang target natin ngayon is really to come up with a national target. No? So ngayon, kayo muna yung no? Yun siguro yung papasok si Jinky. Halimbawa, kay Carlo, meron siyang Actimed. So si Jinky can actually input doon sa particular accounts na yon kasi that will be her accountability.
Yung kapag didistribute sa kanila.
Pag later, inano natin, i-break na. Dapat meron din siya for her key accounts. Kung wala sa kanila, Aris, kung halimbawa, none of them will get the account, and na kay Jinky yun, si Jinky should input.
Doon sa
particular
Oo,
ano na yun.
tama.
So it will still be part of
Kasi
our template.
kasi ang
Baka
gagawin
pwede
nila, yung sa
tanggalin
kanila
na
lang.
nila.
Dapat.
Ang mangyayari
Tapos
is,
i-add yung kanya.
di ba nasa sa inyo kasi holder siya nung, nasa territory siya, di ba?
Yes.
Nasa district, nasa region. Pero kunan nyo siya ng what is your, halimbawa si Carlo can coordinate, Jinky, ito kasi Actimed ito. So, since you are holding Actimed, you're, kumbaga in charge of that, ano yung iyong, pero ang owner pa din, papasok pa rin siya, sa template ni Carlo.
Pero ma'am, hindi niya target yun eh. Wala
Hindi
naman.
niya.
Baka pwede ma'am i-separate na lahat ng hindi kasama sa target natin na kami sariling.
Ngayon, yun nga. So ngayon, hindi natin siya masa-separate kasi because of the timeline. So ang binibuild lang natin ngayon is the national target. Pero halimbawa pag pumunta na tayo sa territory at saka sa district,
Tatanggalin na yun.
ma-tailor fit na yon. Pupunta na kung kanino man yung target, yung sa territory, sa district, or sa region. Okay? So, i-check lang natin. Vanji, Jigs, Ronald, and Phil, meron ba kayong questions?
Nasagot na namin, ma'am. May
Nasagot
question
na. Bilis
Tinatanong kasi ni Phil if since this is per SKU, dapat ang insights and action plans will be per SKU approach. Na-discuss na rin kanina. Hindi na siya like yung ginagamit natin before per brand. Ito ngayon, SKU granulated approach na talaga.
Yung template na marireceive nyo and yung pag-input nyo ng market share target for next year is per SKU. And then kami na yung magko-consolidate nyo. Pag napasa nyo, kami na yung magko-consolidate so that we can have the brand target, no? And then the national target. But again, ang ano ko lang dito, we are after the national target, no, at this point, which will be reviewed pa. Okay?
Pero ma'am,
One.
yung DDD na binigay nyo sa amin before was just what total orals ng RISEC and then may 20-40. So meron din kayong 20, tapos may ibang bibigyan nyo kami ng ibang ano ngayon.
Okay.
DDD.
Yes. So, puntahan natin. Dati, ang atin lang, remember nung nag-concept, ano tayo, yung workshop,
Hindi lumabas yung HCT, ma'am.
hindi lumabas.
Oo.
Ay,
Yung
ito pa
binasa
yung
mo
dati.
kanina.
Oo nga.
Hindi na, ano,
Hindi siya na ano.
hindi na safe.
Sige. Ay, dyan na lang ako, Martin. Para hindi sila, ano. Pwede ko ba dyan bubuhin?
Yan. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dali, hindi siya nag-reply.
Pwede ba tayo mag-working?
Oo, working break muna tayo, guys. Kain, ano, kuha lang connection. Live pa rin tayo. So far, clear naman. At up to yung level na na-discuss natin. Okay. So kanina merong question si Patty, di ba? Sabi niya, nung nag-roll out, brand ang ginamit natin. Remember, orals pa nga, di ba? Sabi natin. So, paano ngayon? Anong difference? So, ang difference nga is not brand anymore. Talagang SKU na talaga. And ito yung mga products na ipaprioritize natin. Sige, antay lang natin. Kuha muna kayo, guys.
Bawal siya. Ha? Bakit?
Sa crowd tayo. Sabi mo siya.
Dapat
Ay,
i-move
oo
muna
nga.
yung
Ano
Kasi
ba?
mag-update na tayo.
Oo nga. Pag may meeting daw, huwag kakain. Pwede mag-break.
Break na tayo.
Oh, break!
Break muna tayo.
Kaya pala baguhin ko lang. Itama ko na lang kung paano sa kakain.
Oh, break muna. Walang coffee break, ma'am, no?
Habang inaayos din.
Break. Break. Oo nga, naman pala break. Ha? Nag-a-adjust kasi hindi namumula ako. Ay, ganun yung spaghetti. Hindi, nimumuya kasi yung crackers. Tsaka maingay niya.
Ano
Uy! I don't put